Hey guys, okay, I just finished building out this new rotating, this rotor. It's based on a VCR bearing. So I got one the other day, ripped up the guts. It's actually sitting over here. I'm going to try and harvest a bunch of the capacitors out of it. It's lots of useful bits and pieces. And I got me some high density MDF and a whole bunch of patterns and worked it out. Got it all put together, and she's slick as butter. So these guys are just ceramic. I got them from like Rona for $6. They're not super strong, but I don't need them for super strong. I just needed them to be magnets. Not so thick. But this is just for testing. Whoa, can't find things. At any rate, they're just sitting in there right now. I may super glue them in later. For now, I want to be able to rotate them. These are north-south, north-south. And I just wanted to see. So they're just barely sitting in there. You can see that they are precisely the same diameter. So I have this cut down just, whoops. Yeah, I meant to do that. Just about to the bottom. You can actually see there's a hole through the center of each of them where I was oring it out. At any rate, these are for this circuit design. I don't have all the specs on here. I was going to draw out a different one. But this particular circuit should be able to harvest the back EMF and pulse it back into the source capacitor, which can then take advantage of it. So that should save us about 85% of the energy loss. And being north-south, north-south, I don't know if it makes a difference if it's all north, all south, all north-south. But I wanted this flexible design so that I could just pull things out and try them in a different way. Once I've got this working with this circuit and I can learn something from it, then we're going to go back into working on building out this guy here, but not with this particular construction. We have a different set of magnets here. We have a box of some neodymiums. Actually, sorry, I think these are, well, these aren't neodymiums, but I think these were N35s. Can't get the N52s right now from China. Things are all on lockdown with COVID and such. So, and with the economic war. So there's 20 in here. These are 30 millimeter by 20. So 30 by 20, I believe. Yeah. But they're pretty powerful. I mean, they're very, very hard to pull apart, and I'm not anxiously looking forward to doing that right now on my own. Not right away. I have lots of things I want to learn here first to figure this out. But that's coming, and we'll build out a wheel like that, something similar to that. But I just wanted you to see. Let's see here. Whoop. Okay, so this one goes like that. This one goes like this. She's really, really smooth. Watch. This thing will probably go for 5 minutes. Anyway, I think I made my point. It's perfect. Nice and smooth, very light. There's no grease added. It's just running on the bearing supplied by the VCR. Next I have to build out this, and I'm going to build it with some of this new 32, or was it, no, 28 gauge. There we go. 28 gauge. Haven't even opened it yet. That'll be great. And we're just going to do some hand windings. We're not going to use a coil or anything for this. We're going to make a couple of loops, maybe 300 turns around a pipe, and slide it off so I can then insert it underneath. And we're going to do the same thing with less windings as a trigger wire underneath that as well, and see what kind of effect we get. Now, I might wind up with these magnets popping up or something, but we'll see what happens. I'll find some way to lay something on top of there and just hold it in place. I could easily use the same pattern, create a new circle, create some divots in it with a 20 millimeter bore. One of these guys, 20 millimeter in that lower box. I forgot what it's called. It's actually this guy. This guy right here. I forget. I forget what it's called. Whatever. Nobody does this sort of thing as a professional, so don't expect me to know everything. Anyway, just want to shout out to my patron Sheldon. He's the best. He got this for me. He got so much stuff for me. Bought this for us. So we'll be able to test actual pulses and make sure that we're getting the timing right. This circuit is supposed to figure it out automatically because it's not based on a reed switch and it's not based on it's not based on a reed switch or not based on IR positioning and so forth. This is supposed to auto sense in the trigger coil when it's time to pulse with the source coil. So yeah, this is going to be the source. I believe this is the trigger. It's going to build up based on when a magnet passes by. It'll build up in this guy here, and or based on this guy here, which will feed this, which will then capture the back EMF rather, and then eventually, I can't remember exactly how this works, but we'll see how it goes here in the next video. Wish me luck. Take care. Bye-bye.